Welcome to the world of safety. At the outset, I sincerely thank you for taking your precious time to watch this short video, in spite of your busy schedule. Probably, your full attention to this video might save the lives of your college students, their families, or even the entire community at large. Globally, every year more than 14 lakh people die on the road because of road accidents, which means every minute 3 people die on the road. Millions are left injured. Nearly 77% of these injuries are irreversible, resulting in permanent disabilities till their end. The road accident fatalities are expected to cross 34 lakh every year by 2030 if nothing is done to stop this now. Is India a sleeping giant when it comes to road safety? No, I don't think so. We can do something about it. We can change the situation in India by joining hands together and initiate a conscious and a focused effort to ensure safety of your college students, their families, thereby creating a safe community around us. We realized India is in a position of advantage when it comes to learning via internet. Hence, we have devised a system called Continuing Safety Education Program, CSEP. Some of the features and benefits of the program are: number one, monthly once 40 minutes video of on road safety, which they can watch anytime, anywhere, which means the time consumed for the program is very, very less. Number two, it's a 3 years advanced road safety training program, which means all students are educated by the CSEP program. Here is an insect catcher. Can you see a lot of dead insects here in this catcher? These insects did not know that this insect catcher is a trap for them. These insects get attracted to the flashy lights and get stuck to the adhesive on the sheets. After getting stuck on this adhesive, these insects struggle a lot to get out of it, but it's too late for them. Eventually, they all die. These insects die because of their poor awareness and knowledge about the risk around them. It's unfair to blame these insects, as God has not given the sixth sense to these insects to understand the risk around them. How about we people? God has given the sixth sense and the intelligence to understand the risk around us. But are we putting this sixth sense to use when it comes to learning about how to be safe? These birds are extremely intelligent, aren't they? These birds are aware of the risk around them, and also they have learned to live safely. Now, let me show you another video on how an animal behaves on the road. Here it is for you. Let us now have a look at what the reality is. If you look at the facts on how people die globally because of unnatural deaths, out of 100% of unnatural deaths globally, 2% of the people die because of war, 4% because of poisoning, 14% because of falling from height, 5% fire-related burns, 7% due to drowning in water, 16% commit suicide, and 10% due to homicide, 24% because of road accidents, 18% being other unintentional deaths. If you carefully look at this chart, you may clearly understand 24% of unnatural deaths happen in the world because of road accidents. That's a big number, is it not? Let's have a look at India. In India, more than 35% of the total unnatural deaths of 100% is actually road accidents. Just think about this. If you see both the global data and also the India statistical data, it is clearly evident that the road accidents are the single largest contributor of all the unnatural deaths. Therefore, hope you agree with me that the roads are the biggest risk for you and for me than the homes and the workplaces. I broadly classify people all over the world into 4 different quadrants. I call this as a safety quadrant. Now, let us have a look at this safety quadrant. Few months back, I went for a safety presentation to a corporate. I had parked my car, and while I was walking along the pathway to get to the elevator, a wall painting work was going on. I saw a board mentioning wet paint, do not touch. I really don't know why I did this, but I did this. I touched the wall with my finger to confirm if it is really wet. I was asking myself a question. Why did I touch that paint? And that's when I realized that it's human tendency to check if the instructions are true. This is also true when it comes to safety. Often we see and we hear many safety instructions and messages, but our natural tendency is to check if it is true, or we might even feel that this safety message is not for us, as we think we are absolutely safe. The formula to calculate the possibility of any accident is equal to M plus O plus R plus E. The letter M is nothing but mission. Let me define what is called a mission in a simple form. Any equipment which reduces the human effort to accomplish a desired task is called a mission. Let us go to the second letter of more, which is O. O means other people around you. At home, it could be your family. At workplace, it could be your friends and colleagues. On the road, it's everybody around you, mostly unknown to you. The third letter R means risk. The risk could be because of your behavior or by other people's behavior around you. The fourth letter of more, M-O-R-E, is actually E, which means exposure hours. We all have 24 hours in a day, is it not? Let's define safety first. It means we all return to our loved ones without being harmed any day, every day. It's all about getting back home without any injury to see your father. It's all about getting back home without any injury to see your mother. It's all about getting back home without any injury to see your spouse. It's all about getting back home without any injury to see your lovely children. You're working so hard, day in, day out. You push yourself every day to work harder to achieve your true potential in order to achieve your dreams. As a decision maker, you can make a difference to your students and their families. You have the power and the authority to overcome the barrier of unsafe and uncertain Indian roads by using this CSEP program as an enabler towards safety of your students and their families.